Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of Ta1k Podcast. On this podcast, we spell talk with the one instead of an L, because on this podcast, we always keep it 100. All right, let's get into it today. Y'all already see me in the retro. Okay, Bel Air Academy, Will Smith edition. Fresh Prince of Bel Air, the old Fresh Prince of Bel Air. We gonna go old school today and be talking about a lot of retro shit. It struck up on me the amount of things that kids, I would say kids, but they're adults now, but kids that don't just know simple things and how we used to grow up in life. And you know, now people need phones and have to have Wi-Fi, have to have technology, man. We literally back then was just go outside, adventure. Used to be gone for hours, come back. Mama don't even know I was gone for like 2 hours. I was gone on my bike with some people, going out, exploring life, coming back home. Only time I went into the house is if I was super thirsty, then I could not find a water hose that was close to me. That was the only time that you went in the house. All other times you was outside of the house. All right, now I did grow up in a time to where video games started to become big. So if we wasn't outside, we were playing video games. But the age that I was at younger, really online play didn't start being a thing till I got closer really to high school. So like really middle school, high schools when online gaming started to become bigger and started to become a thing. But when I was a kid, young, man, it was really no online gaming. You have to pay extra to be online. And then even then it's like, man, just having the system, you have to have a controller with somebody in your crib with the system. And games were just better back then because you had to. It wasn't no update. You didn't get update from online. You didn't do anything. Like you literally, it took you time to beat the game, and that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to beat the game. Old video games are the best because you literally had to beat the game. You had to beat the game. It was never no. I guess set. It was really no like. To be honest, when making the games back then, it was like no ending. They wanted to go with that narrative of the game to no end, and they wanted to go far with that, and they wanted you playing for months and months. And it was crazy back then. You literally would play a game for a year and still haven't beat it. It'd take you a long time to beat it. Now, you beating games within hours, a day. It used to be you didn't beat games for months, almost a year. Years with S. It's crazy now. Old video games are really the best. What's crazy more now is that technology back then was not great. The graphics on games back then was trash. Like looking at it now, compared to now from back then, the graphics was trash. Technology on the games was not good. We still had wired controllers, and you know we still just all of it. But the games were worth it. Getting the games, playing the games, they were worth it. Even on the shitty graphics, it still was worth it. Fast forward now, we have way better technology, but the games are trash. Just like we went into reverse. The games are not worth buying or paying $70, $100 for just to beat it in hours. Okay? You keep listening to the crybaby fans who now have a following in streaming and doing going live on maybe YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and going live and doing streaming their games. And because they can complain and they have the fan base to back them up about them complaining, like you change shit in the game to where it don't need to be changed. Only the one person that was complaining. It was only that one person. And you think that one person vouches for everybody? No, just vouch for that whoever that following or that fan base is. Not for everybody. So you go based off of that and you change shit and it's trash. All right, you have it's no authentic nothing in video games anymore. Back then, the storylines used to matter. Like you played the game for the stories, the storylines, the road to glories, the mod. Well, now they call mod careers, but the path to the leagues or the game modes that they had. Like, it was always storylines with everything. Now it's pay big money to make your dude good enough so you can go ahead and jump online. It's trash. It is trash. There's no storyline. There's no nothing. It's just straight up go online, and it's nothing. It's dead. It's trash. Literally, when I really started to notice how bad it was getting was when around Madden 16 is probably the last one that was good. The very last one that was good, Madden 16. But even then, some before, like Madden 20, the first Madden 25 was not all that. But Madden 16 is probably the best one since then. But noticing it when I literally I had Madden 18 and I was able to get Madden 19 for free. So I just went ahead and got it. And then playing Madden 19 within the first week, and you go to practice or you go to quick games or whatever, and you see, and this is Madden 19 now, you see Madden 18 on banners and Madden 18 on certain things. It's like they just literally copied and pasted this game, slapped 19 on it, a new cover face, and said, here you go, pay $100 for this one. And guess what? People pay $100 for that bullshit. So I can't really blame them. If you're gonna sit here and let me play in your face, I'm gonna play in your face. And this is what people are getting played in their face. And you can't be mad. You cannot be mad at all. You let these people play in your face all day, and they gonna continue to play in your face as long as you let them do it. And they keep doing it. They just keep copying and pasting games. It's nothing authentic. Nothing is thought out. Nothing is planned. Everything is just hurry up, sell it, and there's no thought into it. And you wonder why we are bored. You wonder why these games are trash. You wonder why. It's a mixture of the company wanting to be lazy, plus the fans want to demand too much. You can't really have both, man. You want, as a company, I need y'all to pay attention. As a gaming company, it's one or two things. Either you can listen to the fans and produce those games, or you can tune out the fans, make your game, and then people are going to complain regardless. It don't matter what kind of game you make, people are going to complain. And you can just, all right, you can either not buy the game or play it. It's up to y'all. But complaining about bullshit is not going to help. And then you allow these people to have a voice, to have that platform to speak and to talk and to do all of this, and you wonder why shit is trash. You just wonder why. And it should be absolute trash. Games suck nowadays. They just suck. Madden has always been like really trash over the past 10 years, but really it's getting more out of hand. To be honest, NCAA, the only reason that NCAA is good right now because we haven't had it in 10 years. It's been about 10 or 11 years didn't have NCAA. So the fact that it came out and we was able to play it, that's the only reason that it was a good game. Other than that, it's just like Madden. It's trash. It's the same shit. Bullshit graphics, bullshit drops, bullshit techniques, everything. It's all trash. College football is trash. It's just we haven't had it for 10 years. That's why it seems like it's a good game. That's literally it. Other than that, it's trash. But technology is way better, and we still got trash games. So we need to turn the clock back and go back to having good games. How is it that we had great games back then with shitty technology? We got better technology. We don't have any good games. Now, I get it. I'll be honest with y'all. I can't really speak too much about that because I am closed-minded to just me, myself, with games. I'm not big on playing the games that we probably would like God of War or The Last of Us. You know, all those games that are really fun to play, Fallout, all of those games, I just don't like playing them. Now, okay, let me take that back. It's not like I don't like playing them. I just don't really have interest in those games. But they do look fun to play. I watch them, and I love watching, and I be wanting to play it sometimes. But I close myself really to those type of games, which I should open up my world to. But even then, it's still because like I know some of the games that I probably don't play are good. They're still good now, but even then, like every game should be matching. Like it used to be sports games match those one player games or those, those God of Wars or those Red Dead Redemptions. Sports games was keeping up, especially with the storylines. You had the good storylines in sports games. Now you don't. It's literally just get on, buy your guy, and go play online. Easy. Go. Like, there's no point. Like, I got a lot of – it's funny because my homie Adrian just actually got on me about it. He was like, man, you got so many players made on college football, but you don't put them in Madden. And then my reasoning for that is because putting them in Madden – it's like starting all the way over. Why would I even go through all of my shit in college if I just got to start all the way over in the pros again? Like, and I get it. Oh, well, that's real. No, it's not real because at least in real life, I get to take some of my intangibles with me from college to the league. It might not work, but I get to take some of those intangibles to the league. In NCAA going to Madden, you don't get none of that. None of that. So, hence, that's why I say I don't want to play Madden with my creative players. I'd rather just create my players in college, go through their years, and then I create another one. Have fun. I have fun doing that. Now, I might create a corner and go put him in Madden because I think it's easier to bulk up and to get better at corner in Madden than it is trying to play quarterback or running back or receiver, all of that. So, we need to go back to the good games when we had shitty technology. I would love that, please. Please, 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 please. Speaking of old games, remember old games that I said it, technology was more of video games. The video game era started a little bit when I was growing up, but also what I also had was outside games. Playing outside. We always wanted to go outside. I always wanted to ride our bikes, go chill. Even riding the bus, going to the bus stop, riding the bus. Like, we always had fun outside. You always wanted to go outside. Outside games, everybody knows about, especially growing up in the hood, outside games. You had freeze tag. Everybody know about freeze tag. Tag, period, but freeze tag was the best one. Man, playing it. Seeing a tree, you climb the tree, you jump down from the tree. That's why my knees probably hurt right now. My back be hurting. Dingdong ditch. And black people turn nigga not, but Dingdong ditch. Everybody played that outside growing up. Might risk your life, but knocking on the door running, there was always enjoyment. A game that got me into football. We called it Rough House, but I know some people call Smear the Queer or, throw the ball up. Just throw the ball up and somebody catches and run. It's no score really to touchdown to touchdown. Once you get tackled, you throw the ball up. We call it Rough House, but I know it's a lot of like Crush Carrier, Smear the Queer, all of that. But we had that. That's what got me in playing football. Being rough with them. If you didn't like being rough and getting tackled, you didn't play. And back then, even then, we didn't judge you and call you soft. We just said, okay, you just don't want to play. You don't like football. You don't like the aggression. It's fine. We never made fun of nobody. We never called nobody soft. It's just whoever's playing, get ready, and there's no holds barred. Go ahead. And I'm talking about we are mad out there. Mad kids, rambling, running through shit, picking people up, doing all that bullshit, coming all the way going crazy. And then you had also the blacktop or the basketball court. Being out there, if you go to the park, it used to be so good back then. You used to can go to the park. Like, it's a very nice day now. You used to go to the park and it was endless runs. You always see people at the park going crazy. Don't matter the age, people just out there balling. And now I hardly even see that. But I used to see it all the time when I was growing up. So if you wasn't outside roughhousing and playing football, or you wasn't playing basketball, you was doing freeze tag, You was doing Dingdong ditch or nigga knock. You was in the trees climbing. You was running. You was riding bikes. You was racing each other. You was doing everything back then because that's what we had. We had to improvise with what we had, and we took full advantage of being outside and being away from the house as much as we could. Took full advantage of that. Full advantage. And then come back in. You get ready for dinner. You go eat. You watching TV, and you got your shows. Let me know. Okay, this is a good question. For all my people out there, I need you guys' answer in the comment section. I want you guys to take a vote. Growing up, you had two stations for show. Really 3: Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, and Nickelodeon. All 3 bangers. Can't go wrong with any of them. Now everybody has their own favorite. Now I know a lot of people used to watch stuff on Nickelodeon, Keenan and Kel, all that, like all that shit. Then you got Cartoon Network, Eddie and Eddie, and then we had Toonami, which got us. Toonami got a lot of black kids into anime. I'll be honest. Can we say that for sure? Shout out to Toonami. Toonami got a lot of black people. And when I say black people, a lot of black kids that are my age. I'm 29 years old. I'll be 30 this year. It's kids that are from, or people that are from 30, I say 35, all the way into 24, 23. Really got to see the full effect of Toonami, and that's the reason why we are so much into anime now. Coming home after school, you get to watch Toonami. You got the Dragon Ball Z on, or you got the Pokemon on, and then comes Cowboy Bebop sometimes, and all of these shit that's coming on. Yu-Gi-Oh! Man, we used to get home from school. That's what we watching. Eyes are glued to the TV, especially at that time. Dragon Ball Z was just really on and popping, still kind of new to the game, and we was glued, man. The Frieza saga, or the Frieza era, glued. They had everybody's eyes glued. When Cell came about, glued. The Gohan, glued, man. Like, that's, eyes were glued to the TV. And then, then you had Disney Channel, That's So Raven, Even Stevens. Man, Kim Possible. The list goes on and on for Disney Channel. Yeah, in the comment section, I want you guys to tell me. I need a vote. Which one are you? Which one are you the biggest fan of? Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, or Disney Channel? Me personally, it's a hard decision. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Very hard decision. But what I really learned a lot from and what I watched a lot, I'll have to say Disney Channel. Now, ranking them in order, it will be Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, and then Nickelodeon. But I do not take that lightly that I put Nickelodeon last, because Nickelodeon they got some of the GOATs. Some of the GOAT shows. SpongeBob, Rocket Power. I can go on and on about these shows too. Shows that you probably forgot about. Remember the Little Romeo show or the Little J show? Remember these shows that happened and we were doing, like, dude, those are good. Now, I want to hear you guys' opinion about it. But for me personally, first of all, I'm picking Disney Channel. Disney Channel is something I watched all the time, so that's my number one. That's the person, or that's the network that I'm going with, hands down. And then ranking them: Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, and then Nickelodeon. Tell me in the comment section what you guys think, which one was the best for you, and what are you ranking these 3 in order? Doing it now. What do you rank those networks in? Because they were some good networks growing up. And I know I'm picking Disney Channel, and it's kind of like, why Disney Channel? Like, Cartoon Network had Ed, Edd and Eddy. Cartoon Network had Teen Titans. They had Ben 10. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, all Looney Tunes, of course. Uh, man, all of those. And then, of course, I know Nickelodeon. Like I said earlier, SpongeBob, Rocket Power. You had Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron. Oof, you had a lot to where I feel like Nickelodeon was the best as far as being able to mix cartoons with real live shows, and they all were great. They always caught the right scenes. Hey Arnold, Zoe. Dude, I used to watch Zoe 101. I feel like Zoe 101 is low key a chick flick thing, and I used to watch the fuck out of Zoe 101 when I was younger. I love Zoe 101. But man, everything's different. Even the show, even the networks now. The network, I think Cartoon Network and, if I'm not mistaken, Disney Channel are both gone. Nickelodeon is the only one that's riding for everybody. Shout out to Nickelodeon. Dude, the shows are not that good now, and only one that I like now, the one of the newer shows that I actually watch is We Bare Bears. That's the only one that I like. Other than that, I really don't watch none of the shows now. I don't even put it on Disney Channel, Cartoon Network for my kids. We go straight to Netflix. They don't even. I mean, the only reason that my daughter knows SpongeBob because she's always on social media and she sees SpongeBob everywhere, and so she asked about SpongeBob. I'm like, yeah, SpongeBob was around when I was your age, when I was 6, and it's crazy, still around. Shows were just hitting different. Networks were just hitting different. They knew how to catch our attention back then. It was just everything. The shows, the food, everything. Food back then, it seemed like it hit a lot more than it does now. It's like either we didn't ate the same thing over and over and now we're just tired of it, or they just not getting better with the recipes. They're trying to cut back on recipes to save some money, and that shit is not for us. We need some good shit. We don't have good shit anymore. I don't know. That's just me. I miss the retro. The retro is what used to get us going all through the 80s, the 90s, 2000s, even the 2010s, even the early 2010s, right before 2000, and I want to say 16, maybe 2017. After 2017 is really where it started to go down ship. But 2017 before, or 2016 all the way before, even in the 80s, the retro was great and it was nice. We had it great, and I feel like a lot of times we kind of just took it for granted, which we did. We was kids. We didn't know. We didn't know what we had great back then, but now we know now from us maybe struggling or doing what we're trying to do, but we can't do. You know what I mean? So we we got that, but we didn't know how good we had it back then. And then like now, I wish I could just take me back for a week. Just give me a week of fulfillment. I go back to probably one of the craziest times. Maybe it's like when I was a young kid and I was dealing with and doing all this other crap and doing all that. Man, I would just want to go back for a week. Just give me a week. Just give me 1 week to come back and be lit. Give me 1 week. Okay. Shout out to all my 70s, 80s, and 90s babies out there, and the 2000 babies. We are all growing up. We are all getting older. We're all seeing the world change before our eyes. Not only change, but see the shift in everything, language, body language, everything that there is. And we grew up in the era to where this wasn't presented to us on social media, so we had to figure out ways of getting it on our own. But now we are in the social media era, and to where everybody is showing one way and everybody's trying to copy that way, and everybody trying to copy this way. Nobody has anything original no more. Everybody wants to copy everybody. Everybody wants to remake everything, do the same shit. Nobody has any time to actually sit down and just think. They're just doing. So shout out to all my 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000 babies. We are going through the shift right now. We are the future leaders. Believe it or not, the future is now, and we are the leaders. We're the adults. We're the people that they come to and trying to figure out shit. We're those people. So be ready. Be ready. Even sports back then, sports took a turn. Sports used to be you played for love and passion. You don't even do that anymore. You just sitting there getting money, just playing, just getting money. I had my rant last week when I talked about it. It was just like it's no passion, it's no love, it's no nothing in sports anymore. It's just strictly get my money and get me the fuck up out of here. Which I get it, and I mean it's no harm. I mean I get it. We put rules into place so players don't get hurt. Players got families to feed. Players got people that they need to see. And I get that, but it's just we need the love and passion back. Shout out to my people that was on my TikTok. Shout out to my people that was on my YouTube and my Facebook commenting. I read the comments and I love the comments, and my Instagram, and I'll read the comments and I love the comments. And I do take the comments serious because they are from the people. And one thing I did see was it's not that we just don't have the love and passion. We just hired like these crazy, I don't want to say pussy ass refs, but these pussy ass refs that are calling bullshit. And that are trying to not escalate. They're trying to de-escalate the situation before it gets escalated, and nothing has happened. Now, I get it. You see a big black dude look like he's getting a little angry. You trying to you don't want that. And I get it, but it's not helping nothing. It's not helping nobody. It is what it is. Sports is what it's gonna be, but guess what? We need the love, we need the passion. We just need all of that shit, the emotions. We need it all put back into sports so we can have good days. That's what makes we want to see. Ratings are going down because we don't want to see just the refs taking over the games. The refs are taking over the games. You're making it obvious, very obvious of who's in control. You're making it very obvious. Speaking of making it obvious, and sports back then and now, face of the league. The NBA is going through a crisis. Not a crisis. Let me not say that. NBA is going through some bullshit right now of basically pulling people apart and making them argue against each other for two reasons. One is the shout out to the I do not know his full name, but PK, hockey player that's been on, former hockey player that's been on ESPN talking mad crazy about the NBA, which he should, and he has valid points. What are you playing for? You don't show the love or the fight or the passion, and I love that he called that out. But that is going on, making people argue that back and forth. And now the new thing that everybody's kind of getting on, and everybody's on LeBron's case about it, is face of the league. It's like a reporter asked Anthony Edwards, how do you basically feel being one of the candidates for being face of the league? And his answer was basically, I don't want to be face of the league. This is what you got Wemby for. Every right he had to say that because that is true. Yes, Anthony Edwards was highly recruited out of high school and was highly looked at by NBA scouts out of high school to come to the NBA. So, yes, you had that stamped on your back since you was in high school. American-born player, straight from Atlanta. We was on you, and we was watching. Great. The amount of attention and the amount of hype that Victor Wembanyama got before he even touched the NBA draft. Just the fact that he got all the TV time, all the endorsements, deals waiting at his door, all the shit that's happened, he had all this time to actually just sit back and look and probably get on his P's and Q's about. This motherfucker is literally the talk of the hours. He was the talk of the hours before getting drafted. As soon as he gets drafted, everybody's on him, and he's on national television. The Spurs are playing primetime games with a shitty record because Victor Wembanyama is on that team. So, fast forward back now, Anthony Edwards had every right to say, this is what you have Victor Wembanyama for, which it is. You got Victor Wembanyama saying he's the best prospect since LeBron and all this, and you doing all that. Like, why is he not automatically the face of the league? But I get it. You ask Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is making an immediate impact into the league. He's great. He's dunking on people. Literally the Michael Jordan of this generation. as far as the play style and him dunking and him just going crazy. And then him saying that that's what you got Wemby for, and I'm not really trying to be face of the league. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with him saying that? Then you got LeBron saying, why would anybody want to be face of the league with all this bullshit that you got to deal with, and the people that don't even know how basketball works are the same ones shitting on you and asking you crazy questions and trying to. Why would you want to go through that as being face of the league? Why? There's no point of that. And so, facing a lot of backlash, especially LeBron, is like, oh, well, you've been the face of the league for years. Like, why are you trying? Exactly. Somebody who's been the face of the league for years knows the pressure of being the face of the league. So how can you discredit somebody or try to talk shit about somebody who's been there? You can't. The motherfucker has been there this whole time. Like, he knows the consequences of being face of the league. So it sounds good. It sounds good to be face of the NBA. It sounds good to be face of the NFL. It sounds good, but literally, if you're the face, that means people, when they hear NFL or NBA, or when they type up NFL, NBA, your face is the first one to pop up, and people know you. Not just in the city, not just in the state, not just in America, worldwide, people know you. That's a lot to deal with. You can't go out. You really can't go outside without causing a riot, so you can't go in public a lot of times if you're face of the league. You're none of that. You have to make adjustments. And then on top of that, people don't think about it like this. Yes, it's just that person, like it's LeBron James. It's just LeBron James, right? But no, he has to have security and protection and everything for not only himself, his wife, his kids, his mom, his friends, his people that just hang around him, that know him. You have to have that certain level of protection for them, because you are the face of the league. At this time, you've been in the not only the league so long, but you've been in the industry for so long. You are the face of America. You're one of the faces of America. You are the face of America. LeBron literally was just at the Olympics carrying the flag for all the United States. You are the face. So we see your face all over. You think no pressure comes with that? Change your whole lifestyle, not only for yourself, but for your family as well, because you are known as one of the face of the league or one of the best. It's not that easy. Everybody thinks it's just so easy. It's not that easy, I promise you. I know I've never been in that situation, but that's the reason I don't want to be in that situation, because I know how hard it is. Now, if I was able to be in that situation, I definitely would look up. I would be up for a challenge. I love the challenges. I love to do it. I would love to go through those, but everybody's not fit for it. So stop trying to bring everybody down because they look like and they act like they should be a part of that picture. And in this instance, you would think Anthony Edwards should be face of the league, should want to take that. But if you don't want to take that, don't bash the young man. Let him play ball and let him go home. That's all he want to do. I love Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is a true nigga in the sport. That motherfucker do not care. He's just trying to hoop and go the fuck home. Hoop and go home. That's why I love Anthony Edwards. That's why he's my dog. I think that him being a Kevin Durant fan, me being a Kevin Durant fan, like that's what I literally go life on. I'm just trying to do my job, make sure my kids straight, make sure my family straight, and go home. Nothing extra. Nothing extra. NFL Combine started on Thursday. We are on Saturday now. We didn't have the quarterbacks throw. We didn't have the running backs run and wide receivers run, defensive and offensive linemen run, lift weights, do all of this. Let me know in the comment section who you think was the best prospect in the NFL Combine. Who do you think is going to not get enough love but should be drafted or maybe go undrafted, but can still get to the league? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the NFL Combine, because the NFL Draft is next month, and we better be ready. Tennessee Titans, are we picking Shedeur or are we not? I think Shedeur Sanders is easily the pick that we should go with, and that we should bring in somebody who's going to help change our franchise, because like Shedeur said in his interview that I'm backing up 100%, I went to Jackson State and HBCU, helped turn around their program. Went to Colorado, who only won one game. They went 1-11 before he got there, and they end up having good seed. Well, okay, the second year was a good seed, but the first season that he was with them, they won. They won one game before he got there. They won a total of 4 or 5 games his first season. And it's not a lot of wins, but it's better than one. So he got there and turned around the franchise. He can go to the league and do the same thing. Just put him in place to do the same thing. Put him in the right coaching system. Put him in the right staff, the right players around him. He can take those players and they can go far. So I back up Shedeur by saying, yes, he is a player that can go and change around a franchise. Just believe in him. And if you don't believe in him, you're just a hater. And if you are really a hating on his dad, you're a big-ass hater that needs to get over it. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the NFL Combine. Okay. Tonight, we got 2 events going on. We got a boxing card. The main event for the boxing card is Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I never bet against the ones that are hot. And Tank, if I'm not mistaken, he hasn't lost. I got Tank Gervonta Davis in this goddamn fight. I think Tank is going to lay the wood for real. I'll give it about a good 4 rounds, and then we're going to see who come out on top. But I got Tank winning in a knockout. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the boxing card and who you got winning, and if it's going to be a knockout or if it's going to be a decision. Okay. Other main event tonight is going to be the WWE Elimination Chamber. Okay, it's a lot going on tonight. A lot. Okay, first and foremost, we got Cody Rhodes possibly selling his soul to The Rock. We're going to see if he's going to go through with that. You got the Men's Royal Rumble with John Cena, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul. I would say CM Punk. CM Punk, Logan Paul, Damian Priest, and then Seth Rollins. I got Cena winning it. I'm going to tell y'all my prediction with that. Women's Royal Rumble, we got Liv Morgan, you got Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Naomi, and Roxanne Perez. That's going to be a good match. Tag team, you got Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Okay, that one is going to be a nice little match. Trish Stratus is back, and she's back doing action. Okay, then the unsanctioned match is going to be between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Basically, WWE is not responsible for whatever the fuck happens to either one of them because they want to act like idiots and be mad at each other, doing all that. Let them go out there and damn near kill themselves, okay? Okay, my prediction for Elimination Chamber and what's going to happen in Mania. This is my prediction. First and foremost, Cody Rhodes will sell his soul to The Rock. He will become Rock's champion. Only thing is, we're not going to see how that plays out until WrestleMania, and here's why. What I say is, Elimination Chamber tonight, the final 2 will be John Cena and Drew McIntyre. Those will be the final 2, and I think John Cena is going to pin Drew McIntyre and win the chamber. Seth Rollins and CM Punk, I feel like they're going to have their feud between each other, and then Logan Paul is going to try to jump in it. They have their feud. Roman Reigns comes out tonight, doesn't do anything. It's just him being there is going to distract Seth Rollins, and it's probably going to distract him enough that CM Punk is beating up on him, and then it's going to distract him even more so Logan Paul can beat up on CM Punk. All of them, however it's going to play out. Roman Reigns comes out. CM Punk probably eliminates Seth Rollins. Logan Paul eliminates CM Punk. And then because they lost, they all mad at each other. That ties in for a triple threat between Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns for Mania, or maybe a fatal 4-way with Roman, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Logan Paul. You never know. But John Cena wins the chamber, goes to Mania to fight Cody Rhodes for the championship. that is when, in WrestleMania, that's when we're going to see how the selling of the soul works. We're going to see how that works at WrestleMania. But that's my prediction. John Cena's going to win the chamber, fight Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. Cody Rhodes will sell his soul to The Rock. Roman Reigns will come out tonight, distract Seth Rollins and CM Punk kind of at the same time. They both will lose the chamber, and then that's going to set up a nice triple threat, maybe fatal four-way for WrestleMania. Okay. That's my prediction for the WrestleMania elimination. WrestleMania. That's my prediction for WWE Elimination Chamber tonight. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your predictions are for tonight's roundabout. If you guys are going to any bars to watch the fight, the boxing match for sure. If you're going to go to any bars, any people's houses, anywhere where you're going to be drinking or any type of anything, substance, whatever it is that you're doing, please be safe. Please be careful. Please be smart. All right, get an Uber. Call somebody. 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, call your people. Let them come pick you up. I'd rather you be safe than on the news somewhere and they're mad and they're crying. So let's just avoid all of that today. All right, thank you guys for watching. You already know episode 43. We are lit. We getting close to that episode 50, baby. 50, baby. Until then, y'all already know I'm Zay for life, and Zay for life is out.